The sage, the fool, the sinner. Is this on?
Hello everybody, Luke Taylor here with another album review. And today's album is 2010 Helloween, Seven Sinners. So Helloween is a German power metal band formed in 1984, and I came to this band a lot later than I should have. They're absolutely amazing. They're just ferocious and furious, and the attitude, all the metal attitude that you could ever need and want, is strong with the band. Now, this album is from 2010, so it's kind of in the middle. They've released 16 albums, which is a lot if you think about 16 albums. And they've had a lot of different members over the years, and you can Google that and Wikipedia that and check out all the members. But I think the lineup on this album is fantastic. They're really tight, and I remember the singer Andy Darris, I remember reading him saying that the album before was acoustic, and they wanted to have an album that was like, yeah, we're a metal band, we've got attitude, we rock. And coming into this band from this album, like this is the first album I ever heard of theirs, I just feel like this is not a bunch of studio musicians who just have some good ideas. This is not a group of guys that's like, yeah, this could work. This is a band that's toured and that has like, that they know how to get everybody and grab them and get them singing. They know how to like get the fists in the air. They know how to bang the heads. Like this is a band that has like a ton of live energy and amazing performance, and they capture it in this album. And I think that's really cool where I don't know a lot of bands that I've heard their first album, as a studio band and thought, wow, this sounds like these guys are like a live band that's just kicking ass and taking names, and then they got together and the studio was, almost too small to hold their ferocious energy. I really feel like that with this album. It just kicks your ass. You listen to this and you're like, yeah. So there's so many hits on here as far as like would I determine what would be hit, just like a fantastically written song. You could just go track by track. Very first time I listened to it, the one that stood out was If a Mountain Could Talk. Just a really memorable chorus. They have great choruses, some seriously awesome riffs. I think ones that are kind of, if you think about it, they're kind of sneaky. Some of the riffs are kind of sneaky because you listen to them, their songs, first time, second time, third time, and then they get stuck in your head and they keep hitting you, they keep coming back to you and coming back to you. And I think really well written songs, really great bands. That's how their stuff will get you. It'll get inside of you and you'll just remember it. The sound of it, because this is an older power metal band. Obviously, they're formed in 1984, so they have that rock attitude and that big arena attitude. But this one from it's from 2010, so I think that there's some more modern flavors and modern touches. But still, I really think that they're holding on to what makes them who they are. They have a very distinct idea and a very distinct sound that they really hold on to, which is perfect for them. A very unique attitude, which I really appreciate and I really love to listen to. And I can't wait to listen to more of their albums, of course. But I do think that this is a great one to come into if you don't know the band, because it does have a really great modern flavor. Like there's some down-tuned songs, there's some guitar tones and some of the recording, which sounds very modern and very timeless, as I should say timeless, but it doesn't sound dated. Like I love the stuff from the 80s, hair stuff and older stuff with reverb, like Ride the Lightning's my favorite Metallica album, so I want that reverb, or like early Dokken records, Randy Rhoads and Van Halen. I like the 80s sounding recordings, but it's really cool to hear an 80s band that just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going, and then you get something like this. And through all those lineup changes, one guy has stayed by the band the whole time. That's one of the founding members, Markus Grosskopf, the bass player. So thank you for staying around, man. You're awesome. And again, to say what I was saying about them being an explosive live band that's just capturing this kind of live energy on an album, they have two songs especially that I'm like, this has got to be like a staple at a live show, which is Are You Metal and Raise the Noise. It's just thinking of like pump you up songs, energy songs. If you want to like go listen to this and work out or go for a run or I don't know, anything you want to do, go clean your room. These songs are perfect. They just have that kind of like explosive power and energy and the attitude, and Andy Darris singing on this album is fantastic. He wrote most of the music most of the songs for this, and it really has such a great balance. I mean, I could just go song by song, but the just the way that it flows is really nice, because the way that they write their songs, they're so epic that they kind of feel like they feel longer or fuller than they are, and they feel like there's always more to the story, and so you kind of just lead into the next song and into the next song, and the last song on the album is really epic. So I just feel like this is a perfect album to meet this band in, and I want to listen to more albums of theirs and review them for you guys. But this one is really, really amazing. So if you don't know about this band, or you heard about this band, and you think, oh, I've heard about them, and you want to check them out, this is a great way to start. World of Fantasy is fantastic. The Smile of the Sun is amazing. The Sage, the Fool, the Sinner. I can't get enough of this album. You know what's coming. My rating. Cold. What do you think of it? Please let me know. I want to hear what you guys think. And if you have some albums that you want me to check out and review, please let me know. Please click the box and the bell, and I will see you later.